Hey, Happy New Year, everybody! And with a new year comes New Year's resolutions. One of my New Year's resolutions is to eat more seafood and fish. This works out quite well because just around the corner is Lunar New Year. So happy Chinese New Year, or happy Lunar New Year. And with Lunar New Year comes a lot of great feasts and meals, especially a lot of fish. Lots and lots of fish. So what's up with all the fish? And what's a quick and easy recipe to make one? Let's find out in this video. So let's go. During Chinese New Year, you might hear the phrase 年年有余, which means every year you have a surplus or abundance. A surplus? A surplus of what?
It's about the money and the prestige, right?
So the word for surplus sounds just like the word for fish, which is why there's so much fish during Chinese New Year. And why wish for a surplus of money during Chinese New Year?
During Chinese New Year, the way we greet each other is we say 恭喜发财. 恭喜发财 means hope you get rich.
So it turns out eating fish is linked to abundance and surplus of prosperity and wealth. Who wouldn't want that? So let's make some fish. I was recently at Italy and they had some Branzino for sale. So for $13, I got myself a whole prepared fish. Now that's already prosperity, keeping some of that change in my pocket. A Branzino is a Mediterranean whitefish, popular in Italian cuisine. It's also known as European bass or Cape mouth. But Branzino is what you normally see on menus. Now this one has been stuffed with lemon and rosemary and thyme. Talking with the fishmonger, this is oven ready. Just throw it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. And that's it. So that's what we're gonna do. Now he also said to prevent sticking, we can use some olive oil. So here I'm just laying some olive oil on some tin foil on a sheet tray, and then just placing the Branzino on top. It's all prepared, ready to go. For a crispier skin, I'm also putting some olive oil on top of the fish and using a brush just to spread it out evenly. I was told this also helps to create a crispier skin and some browning, which we all love. And we're just placing it in our 400-degree oven. And this will go between 20 to 25 minutes at 400 degrees. That will really help the skin crisp up. It's been 20 minutes and we can take it out. You can hear that sizzle. Another way to check for doneness is to use a meat thermometer and look for 145 degrees Fahrenheit. And there you have your oven-baked Branzino. Now this did stick a bit to the aluminum foil, so just have to work it a little bit with a thin spatula and it'll come off in no time. And we'll just transfer it to a plate and we're ready to eat. It's always nice to eat a whole fish, especially for the Chinese New Year. Whole fish is definitely preferred to fillets. Let's give it a taste, shall we? I will say that the skin is not as crispy as I thought, so it does take a little bit to cut through and then get at the meat. Although it is quite flaky and the meat is just falling out. Let's see if I can get a fork full of meat. Yeah, look at that, still steamy. Quite hot. You can tell there are a few small pin bones in there, so just be careful. I did need to pull a couple out while I was chewing. Very flaky, quite lean. Do need to watch out for these kind of bones, but overall, it's good fish. Here you can see the meat closer to the tail is a bit more tender and moist. It's definitely well cooked. However, I could use a bit more seasoning. So maybe next time I will add some seasoning before popping in the oven and not just take the fishmonger's word for that it's oven ready. But let me know in the comments below, how do you prepare Branzino? Or how do you bake fish? Is baking the best way? Or do you fry it, grill it? What other ways are there? Let me know and please share as I incorporate more fish into my diet. And hopefully stick to my New Year's resolution. Well, that's it for another video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a prosperous new year.